So just be warned, you will be asked to get out of your seats. All right, look at this picture right here. When you have the HIPEC procedure, he is cutting you, the surgeon is cutting you straight down the middle. And you can kind of see some of the muscles that would be affected when you have this procedure. So you've got on the white line right there. Oh, it's moving without me pushing the button. Okay. The white line right there is called the linea alba. And the muscles, wait a minute. Jenny needs to come back here because it's just going to start going, I think. It's on a timer. The muscles that go straight down are your rectus abdominis, where you do like your sit-ups. The muscles going on the side are their external obliques. That's where you do your like diagonal sit-ups. And then right underneath there is the internal obliques. And then across the middle is your transverse abdominis. So they're cutting through skin, fat, fascia, the linea alba, more fascia, and the peritoneum to get to what they need to look at. Do you guys remember the picture that Dr. Levine showed where the things were pulling it apart? Yeah, I can see how you're sore after. And so after your surgery, we as physical therapists and nurses are looking at, we're trying to protect your incision so it'll heal faster and prevent infection. And when you got out of bed, you didn't just sit straight up. You had to roll over on your side, drop your feet off the bed, and then push up. For at least 6 weeks, and it sounds like 3 months, you really were avoiding lifting and pushing and pulling and kicking or straining. All these activities require stabilization of those recently compromised abdominal muscles and adjoining connective tissue. So early on, with your doctor's permission, these are kind of early on exercises. So laying in bed where you have your knees bent, you lean your knees to the side, hold it 15, 20 seconds. You're stretching your abdominals. That's all you're doing is just stretching them. Because when you cut into there, you can have adhesions that form. The next one is simple isometric exercises, like just making a muscle in your tummy. So tightening your tummy or doing what's called a pelvic tilt. Has anybody done a pelvic tilt? Okay, so it's tightening your tummy and kind of sucking your belly button to your back. As you progress, you would do like small curl-ups where you're lifting your shoulder blades off the bed. And if you get kind of creative, you can lift your shoulder blade toward your opposite abdominal. And then that would strengthen your upper abdominals. To strengthen your lower abdominals, you're actually going to hold your pelvic tilt and then do something with your legs. So that's something, that first girl, she's just sliding her heel back and forth. If you lose your pelvic tilt, whoops, Jenny, this is doing it without me pushing the button. It must be on a timed mode instead of a, okay. So if you lose your pelvic tilt, you're not really strengthening your lower abdominals anymore. So you can only do what you can do if you can maintain your pelvic tilt. The activity is not the leg activity. The activity is actually stabilizing by holding your pelvic tilt. A harder one would be marching your legs while you're doing it or lifting opposite arm and leg at the same time. Back safety awareness. So when your abdominals are compromised, your back is also compromised because it's a unit together. So this is ways, see what I mean? This is ways that you can strengthen your back. You can either get on your stomach or on all fours like the picture on the top and lift one arm, bring it down, lift the other arm, bring it down. So when you're doing that, your goal then is to keep your back as still and straight as possible. If you're all leaning, you're not stabilizing your back. So you want to be able to do it. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, number 4 is the right slide. So I want to do it with on the click. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Okay, another more advanced exercise, I don't know if any of you have done it, but planks, the guy in the blue right there is kind of holding that position. Have you guys seen that before? Okay, or doing the guy in the gray right there, he's lifting and doing a bridge. Okay, you guys can do that? Easy, good. That's good stabilization. So if you want to do an advanced bridge, yeah, it is hard, you would hold your pelvis level and try to do something with your legs. So it would be sliding your foot back and forth or marching, but being able to hold that position, which is pretty tough. The lady in the purple on the left, what do you notice about her sitting? She looks good, doesn't she? She has a cheater. She's got that little pillow behind her back, a lumbar roll. You really want to pay attention to your posture. And I know for short people, all the seats are like curved, so we're round like that, especially in an airplane or a theater. So I bring my own pillow where I go a lot of times just to get that good support. Let's see, your abdominals help support your back, so getting them strong is very important. The last picture on the right shows you the do's and don'ts of how we lift. And it doesn't matter what the weight. If you're stooping down and have something farther away, it's hard on your back. So you want to have like a slight arch in your back, squat, bring the object close to you, and stand up with it, okay? All right, why do you need long-term fitness? Cancer survivors, any cancer, 70% more likely to develop a cardiovascular disease than someone without cancer. That's high, that's very high. So exercise is proven to reduce cardiovascular disease. Besides improving cardiovascular disease, you're increasing your muscle strength, your body composition, like how you look, your balance, improves your fatigue, anxiety, depression, improves self-esteem, happiness, you get your endorphins going, improves your overall quality of life. So exercise is excellent for us. So when you get and stay at a healthy weight with exercise, it's so important because obesity is actually linked with a higher risk of developing some cancers. So exercise equals a healthier future. So studies indicate there is a relationship between higher physical activity and lower mortality in cancer survivors. More than 30% of cancer can be prevented by altering risk factors. 2 risk factors the World Health Organization says is being overweight and physical inactivity. Physical activity reduces all causes of mortality in 40%. So dying from other things, and cancer recurrence by 20%, and that's Medical Oncology 2010. So it means if we just take care of our bodies like we're supposed to do, then we can live longer. And if we're exercising regularly, you'll have energy and strength to do all the fun stuff you want to do. So what are we actually supposed to do? Does anybody know? Like, you kind of hear all this advice. Well, the American Cancer Society recommends that cancer survivors take these actions. Take part in regular, moderate physical activity. Avoid inactivity, which is AKA couch potato syndrome. And return to normal daily activity and exercise as soon as possible. So plan on exercising moderately for at least 30 minutes and 5 days a week. And they also want you strengthening exercises at least 2 days a week. And we're going to do that today. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I already got CPS. What now? What's CPS? Couch potato syndrome. All right. I don't know if anybody's been to AA meetings, but we're going to pretend this is like an AA meeting. All right. If you have couch potato syndrome, and I tend to have it sometimes as well, you're going to put your right hand up, and you say, "Hi, my name is," and I'll say, "Cassie. I have CPS." All right, so do it with me if you want to do it with me. If you want to admit it, because that is the first point of fixing this problem. All right, you ready? Golly. All right, ready, set, go. My name is Cassie, and I am a couch potato. Look around, you're not alone. There's lots of us. All right, So next step in improving a problem, you already stated it, now you got to know how to fix it, and that's where I come in. So moderate exercise is what they said. What is moderate? Moderate means it feels like a brisk walk, as much effort as a brisk walk would be. So for some people, it might be like slowly walking. Some people have to walk pretty fast for it to feel like a brisk walk. So how do you start? First, you got to get permission from your doctor and know what you can and can't do from him or her. Second, you want to gradually work up your time. If half of you have said that you're a couch potato, 30 minutes is overwhelming. So you may want to start with 5 minutes, or you may want to start with 10 minutes and just, do that for a few weeks and then kind of work your way up. So you want to start kind of easy and go stronger as you get stronger. Third, you want to do something you enjoy. You don't want to do something that someone else does and you hate it. You want to enjoy the exercise. Number 4 would be make a commitment to daily exercise for at least a month so it will turn into a habit. And 5th, reward yourself. So after your first month, after your 6th month, after your year of exercising regularly, reward yourself with something healthy, a treat. All right, warming up first. Before you exercise, you need 5 to 10 minutes to warm up. It can be the same activity you're planning on doing, but at a gentler pace. It's better for your muscles to warm them up and for your heart, for safety. Increases the temperature and flexibility of those muscles to kind of avoid injury. You want to do your body a favor by gradually warming up and cooling down after you're done. All right, here's some stretches. So the first ones you can sit, we're going to be standing soon. So let's start. The first one is just shoulder rolls. So you're taking your shoulders and rolling them in a circle 5 times. We'll do them forward and then backward. And it kind of makes you aware, do you hold tension in your shoulder blades or in your upper traps right here? You can go the other direction. It feels good. A lot of exercises actually feel good. We should remember that so we can do it more often. All right, stand up. All right, you're going to put your hands on your table. Everyone stand up, I'm waiting. I can wait all day. Stand up. If you have a medical reason why you can't do this, feel free not to do it, but otherwise stand up. All right, you're going to put one foot back and facing the table, the other foot forward, and you're going to lean forward onto that forward leg, keeping that back heel down. And you're going to lean forward until you feel a gentle, I repeat, stretch on the back of that back leg calf. And you're going to hold that stretch. If you haven't done this before, you may want to hold it just 10 seconds. If you're kind of more advanced and you want to see improvement in that calf flexibility, you'll hold it like 30 seconds. Okay? After you do one leg, you can do the other. This is a muscle that gets pretty tight, or people get cramps pretty easily, and so this is kind of one way to do it. Another way to do it would be standing on a step and leaning your heels down. You can get them both at the same time. Okay, questions for that one? We good? All right. Next stretch, back bends. All right. A lot of times we're doing things forward, so just put your hands on your back. Now this person shows his head looking way up. I suggest you look straight forward to keep yourself from falling. So you're just holding, and usually you're not holding that one a 30-second thing. This is just like, do it for a few seconds and then come back up. So many times all our activities are in front of us. We forget to bend backwards. Okay, this one, you're going to grab your elbow and pull it and gently lean to the side. So you're stretching your arm and kind of the side of your body. Okay? This just gives you samples of stretches you can do. Let's try the other one too. So grabbing your elbow. And whatever I've asked you to do, modify it so it doesn't give you pain. You shouldn't have pain with any of these. Do them gently. You may have not moved in this way in a long time. All right, this one, if you don't have good balance, you may want to sit for this. I don't have good balance, but kind of grab your foot and pull it up. And you can do it sitting on the side of the chair. Maybe I'll show you that one. That's easier for me. So grab your foot or your pant leg and pull it up, and then bring your whole thigh backwards. And that's stretching your quadricep, the front of your thigh. Okay? Fun, huh? All right. You can try the other one too. All right. The next one, I'll let you sit back down for this one. It's a hamstring stretch. So the best way is to sit on the edge of your chair, put your heel down, toes up, and lean your body forward. But you don't want to round out your back. You want to kind of stick your chest out as you lean forward, and you should feel a stretch on the back of your thigh. Should be gentle. If you don't feel enough stretch, you can also pull your toes up toward your nose, and you'll really feel it then, okay? This is one way to do it. Some people put their leg on a chair, something like that. You guys feeling it? Good. Go ahead and try the other leg. My daughter just pulled her hamstring muscle yesterday. She does gymnastics, though. All right, what are exercise options? You've already been told about walking. So walking is good. There's lots of options for walking outside in a mall. A lot of the malls will open up early for walkers, on a track, on a treadmill, with a friend, by yourself, with a dog, observing nature, listening to music, listening to a podcast, as long as it feels brisk. That's your goal, brisk feeling. You can search meetup.com website for walking clubs too. You can start your own walking club. You could join a class. Has anybody done the Live Strong program at the Y? Good. It's for anybody after cancer, any cancer. I think it's a 12-week program, and it's free, completely free for you, and the Y is free for your whole family during that time too, I believe. Wonderful program. They do exercise, and they have guest speakers come in. So it's really good. Water aerobics. Has anybody done aqua Zumba? No? Oh, you should try it. It's a lot of fun. If you've ever done Zumba, you can't keep up. With aqua Zumba, you're in the water so nobody sees that you can't keep up. As long as you're facing in the right direction, you're good. Silver sneakers. Anybody try that? Yeah? Good. Silver sneakers, good. Urban line dancing. We've got one in Greensboro. No, it's like doing the electric slide to like modern songs. Spin classes. Anybody try that? No, that one, I've never tried it either. It's a bunch of people on stationary bikes working out together. It looks pretty intense, though. Kickboxing, that's another class. You can Google cardiovascular exercise classes near me, okay? No matter where you live, there's got to be something. You can join a club. My parents have done square dancing for like 30 years, 40 years, and they love it. It's great exercise. Line dancing, ballroom dancing. You don't even have to have a partner. They like pair you up usually. All right, biking groups, rowing groups. There's every exercise group out there. You should find something that you would enjoy. You can do a sport. The one thing I would caution you if you're doing like basketball, if you're not doing it on a regular basis, you will become a weekend warrior, which means you will die. You will do 3 hours of basketball, and then you'll be having hamstring injuries left and right. So you just want to gradually get into it, okay? Pickleball, has anybody played pickleball? Pickleball, oh, it's so fun. Yay, it's kind of like easy version of tennis because you use a wiffle ball and a paddle, but it's super fun. The mean age of people, I've done it like a few years ago, but the mean age is like 60, 70-year-olds that play it, but they're pretty intense and scary. If you want something, they're just really intense. They know how to slam it. Balloon volleyball, hey, that's an easier way. Ping pong, I've played at a senior center, ping pong, and wow, you can get a workout with it. It's amazing. Swimming, golf without the cart, so you can actually do the walking and exercise, jump roping or hula hooping. Lots of ideas. You can join a gym doing the elliptical or the treadmill or the stationary bike. Any of those, you want to just be gradual. I know the first time I ever did the elliptical, after 2 minutes, my quads were killing me. But I kind of stuck with it and was able to increase. I can do 20 minutes now, so hey. Building your core, your balance, and your flexibility with yoga or Pilates. Has anybody done yoga or Pilates? Heard great things about it. I haven't really done it, but heard great things. All right, go ahead and stand up. All right, we're going to do about 30 seconds of each of these different activities. So I think everybody has heard of the first one, and I want to see some fancy movements. All right, when you hear the music get started, hopefully the music will work. It won't work? All right, well, we have, oh, it is. All right, let's do the twist now. So we're going to have to do this twist for about 30 seconds until the music stops. Yay, chubby checkers. So this is fun. My mom taught our Girl Scout troop how to do the twist, and she told them to pretend that they threw down a cigarette, which my mom shouldn't have said to a bunch of 8-year-olds, and you just kind of twist it out. Or you pretend you have a towel at your back and you're just drying your back. All right, so I think the next one, airboxing. All right, so just kind of punch in. You can do the uppercut. I don't know what the names of them all, but just punch in. You can do a couple in a row on one side. I don't know if you hear the music, but it's Rocky. So it can be really anything to exercise. If anybody's feeling more than a brisk walk right now, slow down your punches. You can put whoever you want as your target in the front. You can even put cancer in the front, and that could be your target. All right, old-fashioned marching. I don't know if we have music on this one. I have ants go marching one by one, I think. So just marching. So I have one patient that I've seen, she doesn't want to leave her TV during soaps time, but I need her active. So I said, you can stand up and do it. You don't have to go anywhere. So any of these activities doesn't require a gym membership or dependent on the weather. You can do it in your own home. You hear a little bit of that marching. All right, who knows the chicken dance? You like this, and then like this, and then twist and go down. And then clap, clap, clap. And then do the little beaks, and then flap your wings and go down. Fun! I only get to do these at weddings, and I haven't been in weddings in a long time. All right, you can also pretend you're the conductor. I mean, these are all stabilization exercises for your back and your abs. And this is supposed to be Beethoven's Fifth, so pretend. Good. All right, now we're going to pretend. Has anybody done the hula? Can anybody actually do a hula hoop? Good. A couple of you can. Now, I did the hula hoop on the Wii Fit before, and after I was actually able to do the hula hoop better. I don't know, it kind of teaches you to make that circle with your bottom, twirl it around. You can do the hula too, yeah. So good. Everybody seems to be smiling. See, exercise is fun. It brings out the best in us. Exercise is good medicine. Ooh, now this is just free dance. You can just dance any way you want to if you can hear the postman. Make up your own moves. Ooh, I see some good moves over there. Green shirt, blue hat. All right. I think we need more opportunities to dance because it's fun and it's good exercise. All right, now we're going to do some cool-down exercises. These are actually more strengthening exercises because twice a week we're supposed to be doing strengthening exercises. So you can sit or stand, and we're just doing our arms in a circle. If this is too hard for you, you can do it with your elbows bent, and it does the same thing. You can do little circles, you can do big circles. Actually, little circles are harder because it concentrates on those delts right there. You can do it forward. Now go ahead and do some backward circles. It's a good way to kind of cool down and do some strengthening. You guys are good. I don't think I want to stop you. You're doing so good. How long can you last? Yeah, be careful of your neighbor. All right, now we're going to do mini squats. The word mini is very important. Don't go so far down that you can't get up. So you want to go until you feel your thighs working a little bit. A lot of times I'll have people kind of do it right in front of a chair. And then even if you're really good, you'll touch your bottom to the chair without sitting down and kind of hover there for a little bit and then come back up. Okay? Good. Good exercising. Yay. I love to see it. Usually you just pause a little bit and go back up. Tomorrow morning when you feel a little sore in the front of your thigh, thank Cassie. I helped you get there. All right, now grab if you're near that middle podium or that wall, you can use that. If not, use the table in front of you, and you can do push-ups. The farther your feet are out from the wall or wherever you're holding on, the harder it'll be. So you're just kind of going down and up. If you feel your arms shaking a little bit, that's okay. So doing about 10 to 30. For anybody who has the turkey wobble on the back of their arm, the little shaky part, this is a good one for that. This works your triceps, also works your pecs. All right, the last one, I believe, is leg lifts. So you can kick your leg forward, you can kick your leg out to the side, and backward. Any of those activities. And you're not really kicking like pow, but you're kind of lifting your leg in a controlled manner and back down. Anybody who's had any hip or leg surgery, this is kind of a common one to do. Okay. Is your heart rate up? All right, you can sit down. Remember to be gradual and gentle with everything you do. Modify it so it doesn't cause pain. There should be a way that you can do almost every exercise without pain. So if you can't figure a way, don't do that exercise, but you should be able to modify it some. If you continue to have any issues with strength, balance, flexibility, endurance, you can ask your doctor to order physical therapy. We're the experts in adapting exercise to meet your specific needs and limitations. Hope you enjoyed your workout.